55 Chanel Redo?
Meteor Redo.
Meteor Redo. I knew I wasn't gonna. I'm not a car guy. That's why we got Tom Mitchell from the Oldsmobile Club of Ontario, because we are back. It is the 3rd annual Classics Under the Stars here at the Starlite Drive In Theater in Stony Creek. Getting ready for this Saturday, Tom?
This Saturday, September 11th.
Okay. We'll get into what the movie's playing, but take a look at all these cars. Morning, everybody! Hello! Hi, guys. We have over 40 cars that have just come here today for the shoot to promote the event on Saturday that all benefits law enforcement torch run Special Olympics. We got Nicole here from the Special Olympics. Hey, Nicole, good to see ya. How you doing, pal?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good summer?
Yeah, so far.
Have we been able to have car shows throughout the summer?
We've done a couple this year. They've loosened up a little bit, but still not like it normally is.
Not like it normally is. But what's so special about this event, Tom?
Well, this is the 3rd annual one that we're doing, and as the title says, it's Classics Under the Stars. So it brings together all different car clubs, all different people. Everyone's welcome, and they play a classic movie on the big screen like they used to do back in the day.
What's the movie this year?
The Cannonball Run.
Oh, how do you choose the movie?
Usually we try and do an online poll just to see what kind of people would like, and then we go from there and we put a couple ideas out, and whichever one wins.
Last year was Smokey and the Bandit.
Correct, it was.
Yes. Okay, so who can come?
Anybody.
What kind of car do you have to have?
Anything at all.
Can I bring my Dodge Caravan?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So there's an entrance fee to get in?
There's an entrance fee to get in. All the proceeds go to Special Olympics, law enforcement for Special Olympics. And like you say, you're more than welcome to bring anything from anywhere from like a Cutlass, a Volkswagen, Mustang, Dodge Caravan.
What is it about car lovers? Why do people love their cars so much?
I think it's a passion, right? It's fun. Well, for me, it's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy the people I meet and get to hang out with. It's just a passion. It's like people are passionate about sports. It's the same thing about cars.
Is it like, are you working on your cars?
Constantly.
Always working on it, and then it's just like, I don't know, you're just a proud papa. Did you want to go share it with everybody?
Yeah, and it's the car culture where, everyone's coming together, and, you're constantly working on. Like I was working on mine Saturday night.
Yeah.
Things happen and you got to fix it. But these cars are 50 years old or older, some of them not quite.
Well, it's interesting where Luke is right now, because that's the Canadian Street Rodder Hall of Fame.
Correct.
They have something special happening on Saturday.
Yeah, they're doing their presentation this year. Due to COVID, it's hard for them to do an actual presentation, so they've come to us and asked us if they could be part of our program, and of course we wanted them in because it's the Canadian Hot Rod Hall of Fame. So they're actually going to do a video presentation of their inductees this year.
Okay, so we'll take a break because again, so it's Saturday night. What time the gates open at?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Movie starts at
dusk.
Okay.
So the presentation's going to be slightly before.
Everybody's just kind of hanging out and walking around and.
Yep.
Checking things out like we're doing this morning. Okay, Classics Under the Stars this Saturday night. Cannonball Run on the big screen. All benefits. Law enforcement torch run Special Olympics. We're going to meet a whole bunch of people and show off some of these beauties on Morning Live. So what makes a hot rod a hot rod? Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Classics Under the Stars here at Starlight Theater in Stony Creek, getting you set for an event on Saturday night right there. Cannonball Run's going to be playing on the big screen for all that want to come and enjoy this beautiful area and some beautiful cars. And here's a man who knows a thing or two about beautiful cars from the Canadian Street Rodding Hall of Fame. It's Gary. How you doing, Gary?
Good. How are you?
Good. What does make a hot rod a hot rod?
Well, you take an old car and originally it was back in the 30s or the 40s. People would strip the fenders off to make it lighter and put in a little bit quicker motor or add speed equipment and stuff. And that's sort of generated into what people call street rodding today, where you're taking an older vehicle, you're updating the brakes, the steering, and so on to make it more usable.
What's this car here, this teal one that we saw at the top? What is that?
That's a hot rod. I just call it a hot rod.
Call it a hot rod.
I love that term and I'll stick with it. I don't care about.
Is there a time frame for hot rods? Is there a limit on like the year?
Personally, I think it's between pre-1948.
Pre-48.
Yeah.
Anything before that. So anything after that just becomes a classic car?
Be a street machine.
Street machine.
Like a classic car may be restored, where a street machine would be modified to be more usable.
Oh, look at this one's for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What's this one, do you know?
You have 47 Ford.
47 Ford. Now, how many do you have?
I have 2 cars. I have a 28 and a 30.
And what can you drive them? Like, what kind of shape are they in?
Well, the 28 I can't drive. That's a race car. The 30 I drive, I've got 200,000 miles on that car.
Really? Eh? So the Canadian Street Rodding Hall of Fame, is it an actual physical location?
No. No, it's a virtual Hall of Fame in today's world. We used to have a spot in the Canadian Motorsports Museum, but that disappeared when they lost their venue in downtown Toronto.
So what are you guys doing on Saturday night here?
On Saturday night, we're just coming here to enjoy the movie with Joe and the fellows from the Oldsmobile Club. We've had to cancel our annual gala for the last 2 years, and we don't want it to appear as if we've disappeared.
Right, you still want to show some sort of
Yeah,
presence.
so to keep a footprint in the community. And speaking with Joe and the fellows from the Oldsmobile Club, they've been gracious enough to host us here.
Because Joe and Tom and the gang from the Oldsmobile Club are the ones that are putting on the event. It all benefits the law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics. It's going to be cool to see, because I think there's 41 cars out here this morning just for the shoot. So I can't imagine what it's going to be looking like if you get a bunch of old classic cars out here.
Yeah.
Because it starts at the gates open at 4, and then you get the movie going down at dusk. So it's going to be a good time for a great cause. And we have one Special Olympian here. Her name is Nicole. We're going to take a break, and we'll come visit with Nicole and show off a few more of the classic cars on Morning Live. Welcome back to Starlite Drive In movie theater. Come Saturday night, that screen is empty right now, but Saturday night there's going to be Cannonball Run with hundreds and hundreds of muscle cars, classic cars, because it's the 3rd annual classic car show. You have the Oldsmobile Club of Ontario, but the most important part is it benefits the law enforcement torch run for the Special Olympics, and we're happy to be joined by Nicole, who's a Special Olympian. Hey, Nicole, before we get to Nicole, I want to get to Pratina. How are we doing with Special Olympics? How trying has the past couple of years been with not being able to have the event?
Yeah, I take off my mask now. Yeah, it's been pretty challenging for athletes, and we've done everything virtually. We've had reveal your champion. We have held the at home. And then we have had loan the tablet program for athletes who don't have devices. So everything has been virtual, but now we are working on return to program. So coaches and volunteers are working on the process, and hopefully by October we'll be able to have some in-person programs, if not all.
So Special Olympians like Nicole would film their challenge and then submit it to you guys to be judged, looked at as far as scoring-wise goes.
Yes. Right now we have a multi-sports virtual program going on, virtual games. So it was a offshoot of Paralympics and Olympic Games in Tokyo.
The Paralympics, they just came to an end?
Yes, they just came to an end. So we have 5 different sports with one challenge each, where athletes practice and perform those challenges in the comfort of their homes, backyard, and then submit their scores. We tabulate the scores and announce winners.
Cool. Okay, so Nicole, your turn. You get in here. You got Mom here too. Hi, Mom. How are you? Okay, so what's it been like being able to record the events that you get to do? What's your favorite event?
My favorite event
Or sport?
Yeah.
sports were I do figure skating,
Figure skating.
I do swimming, rhythmic gymnastics, and golf.
You do all 4 of those. Okay, would you have a favorite out of those 4?
My favorite will be figure skating.
Figure skating. And it's great because now that the weather's going to get colder and hopefully we can get back into the ice rinks and get back on the figure skating. Mom, how has Nicole been through the past couple of years, maybe not being able to compete with everybody else?
It's been difficult. It's trying to keep her busy now that, trying to keep her busy and active, because she was active like 3-4 times a week, and trying to go to nothing was very difficult. So now Special Olympics started the virtual, and that's where the virtual was easy, just to get them moving a little bit. And, and
The Worlds were supposed to be coming up in January in Russia
2022.
But now they've been pushed again.
Now they've postponed it. Yeah, we got notice about a week ago that they've postponed it to January 2023.
Here's the good news, Nicole, is you get a whole other year to work on your figure skating skills. So when you go to Russia in 2023, you're going to be that much better. How exciting is that?
Very excited.
Awesome. We appreciate you coming because sometimes you have some of your friends with you, but you're the star of the show today, much like it's going to be on Saturday night when the Cannonball Run is going to be playing on the big screen there. And every car that comes through here, any car can come. You don't have to have a classic car, but every car, it goes back into the law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics. Look at these troublemakers over here. So maybe we'll have a chat with them, see what they got going on when we come back on Morning Live. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Starlite Drive In movie theater. Getting ready for Classic Under the Stars happening this Saturday night, and I think we've been kind of making our way around because there's about 41 cars here today just to promote the event on Saturday. So there's going to be hundreds of cars here come Saturday night. One of them is Madison. Madison, come on out for a second here. Let's have a chat with Madison. How old are you, Madison?
17.
17. Okay, so whose car is this?
Mine. My car, yeah.
This is your car?
Yeah.
Is this your first car?
It is, yeah. I bought it about 2 months ago.
Okay. So take it through. What is it?
It's a 67 Mustang. It has a 289 engine and a V8.
How does it? Did you buy this yourself?
I did, yeah.
Like saved up money?
I did, yeah. Saved up most of my savings.
So what is it? What's the attraction to classic cars and specifically Mustangs?
My dad has a 64 Impala, so he's worked on old cars for a while, and my mom has a 72 Nova. So it's just, we all kind of like old cars.
And do you work on them together?
We try to as much as we can, yeah. My dad does most of it, though.
Amazing. Good for you. Will you be here Saturday night?
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Who else wants to chat? Oh, look at these characters back here. Okay. All right. Oh, somebody's leaving. Somebody's a little shy. Your name, sir?
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Is this your ride right here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take it through. What do we got?
Well, I've had it 50 years.
50.
Yeah.
What kind of shape's it in?
Well, it's been restored.
Oh, is this a Charger?
Yeah. 70.
70 Charger.
Yeah.
So my dad had a, oh no, was it a Charger? It was like a pink, it was a Duster, a bright pink Duster. That's what he had.
Okay.
So how often are you driving it?
I think I drove it more this year than I have in the past two.
Because then you put it away
Just
for the winter.
Always put away. Oh yeah, for sure.
What do you like about this community so much?
Oh, living here.
No, just about like the
Oh,
classic
the car.
community.
Oh, I've been part of it for many, many years. Yeah, that's for sure.
Just bring out the lawn chair and just kick back and relax.
Just cool. Yeah.
Okay, we got one more. Come on over, guys. Oh, we got a bit of a trek for Luke. What was your name again? Merv. Right. This is Merv, everybody. Sorry, Luke. I know we're traveling a little bit, but this car's pretty special to you, Merv. Why is that?
This was my grandfather's car. He couldn't drive anymore, so it was in underground parking for quite a few years. So I dragged it out of there in '84. Took me about 7 years mechanically to get it back on the road, and another 30 to where it is now. So
what is it? What is it, Merv?
it's a '65 Dynamic 88.
What's it like on gas?
Well, that's another story.
I'm blocking. Hey, where's your name?
Shirley.
Shirley, you're involved in this too? Yeah, you
yeah.
support it?
Oh, I love it.
Is he in the garage all the time working on it?
No.
Thanks for sharing, guys. Okay, let's finish over at Tom because once again, the Oldsmobile Club of Ontario is running the classic cars under the stars. On that screen is going to be a Cannonball Run come Saturday night at dusk. You don't have to have a classic car to come, but all the money and the proceeds go to the law enforcement torch run for the Special Olympics. And Tom Mitchell from the Oldsmobile Club wanted to show off his car, so start her up and take us to break, Tommy boy. Tommy Big Show Mitchell.